Good morning, guys. Welcome to Lost Phoenix Gaming. It's a new season, we're winter, and it's also a new year. We're now in 2020, and I'm having a look at the Let It Snow Championship in Forza Horizon for the Koenigsegg CCX. So I'm just letting the season change over here, and we can get into this, and we can get this new and exclusive car. So going into this, and you can see you get the Koenigsegg CCX. We've got Horizon Festival Sprint, Lakehurst Forest Sprint, and Glen Rannoch Sprint. These are your three events, and they're all road racing series in S2 class Koenigsegg cars. And I'm going for the Koenigsegg CCX, which was given free a few weeks ago by Forza Horizon, so you should all have this if you don't have it already. I've got the share code up on the screen now, so definitely grab that and you'll be good to go and get yourself this really cool new car. Let it snow. Let's go. And you'll want this on highly skilled, because this is what you need in order to get the car. Any lower level difficulty will not get you the car. You need to have it on at least highly skilled. And we're pulling away from this one. I'm already in third place. It's been a bit of a dirty driving at the beginning, and a bit of ramming, a bit of nudging, and yeah, I'm sort of known for that with these, but the driver tiles have been a bit dirty as well. This is not too bad being a road race. If it was a street race, it would be a lot more difficult and a lot more cheaty, but it isn't, and it's not too bad. It's quite easy to pull ahead on this one. I've got traction and stability on for this, because even though I've got the snow tyres on it, we are talking S2 class here, and these will slide, these will slip, and any additional help you can get not to completely spin out is definitely going to be welcome. And 83%, 84%, and yeah, no real sort of hassle on this one. Just a case of get your foot down, get to the line, and that's your first event out of the way. Fantastic. This isn't too bad, actually. Funnily enough, racing against a Koenigsegg CCX. Yeah. So skip through all of this stuff and we can go back and have a look at where we're going to go next. Onto the map, I'm going to highlight the seasonal events, and I've got one here, Lakehurst Forest Sprint. So I'm going to go for that one as the second event in this championship. We're here now, and we can just get into it and get a move on. So CCX once again. Lakehurst Forest Sprint. Let's start the event, shall we? Same as before. Skill difficulty with traction and stability on, just because it is a bit mad. Nice bit of overtaking there. And coming up, getting into second place. Hard braking, slamming into a wall. Totally misjudged that one, but I've got the CCX there, Max Caddy. I'm not letting you win. I'm definitely going to be winning this, so pulling past you. Careful on the braking. A bit more careful than I normally am, admittedly, but 16% of the way done, and I'm in first place, and it's just a case of give it a run and get towards the finish line. So yeah, it's 2021 now, right? It's like 3 a.m. like when I'm recording this now. You've overtook me, you little bugger. Yeah, it's like 3 a.m. and yeah, not lots of difference. All pretty quiet, to be fair. By about 12:30, you looked out the living room window and all the lights are off in all the houses and everyone has just gone to bed. It's one of those where we're in tier 3 where we are, and you can't really do a lot, in all honesty. You really cannot do a lot. And people are just going, you know what, have a few drinks at home, just go to bed. But, you know. And that's sort of what I did, other than the go to bed bit. And a few drinks, and I'm working on a few videos as well, particularly the one around the Toft speed zone, because it's not one I was sort of looking to make, because I put a PR stunt video out and said, you know what, this is crap, this is really, really difficult, and I'm not really sure if I can do it. And a lot of you guys come to me and said, you know what, yeah, this is crap, this is really difficult to do. But a lot of you guys have also been saying, hang on, we've managed to do it with this car, with this tune and different things. So I had a test of it, and I ended up spending a good few hours just testing your suggestions and just trying to get the completion on that. And that's another video I'm going to be putting together. And at the same time, also consuming more Jack Daniel's whiskey than is probably wise. And this is why my voice sounds a bit, because it is like 3 a.m. on New Year's Day. I've not been to bed. I'm not going to bed for another few more hours. And yeah, it's sort of dry my throat out a little bit. So I am a bit, but never mind. I'm just going to sit down and get these videos done, because I always like to get this stuff done. And one of the things I want to be doing for New Year is getting my videos done as soon as possible, because sometimes I do have a habit of letting them drag out for a couple of days, whereas I should be sort of like getting onto them within, say, sort of 12 hours or so, and making sure they're uploaded and ready. But that's the second event out of the way. First place again, 40 points in total, so doing very well for that one. Skip through all this stuff and we can go into the third and the final event. Glen Rannoch Hillside Sprint. This is your third and final event, and as long as I get second on this one, I will be the proud owner of a Koenigsegg CCX, which, let's be honest, is not going to be a problem. I've absolutely hammered the last two, and I plan on just hammering this one, really. And when I did this, when the season changed over, it's 2:30 in the afternoon in the UK. This is the first event I actually did. I went in and go, right, I'm going to get this done. I want to get this CCX. And so this is sort of the first event I did. So last event, into first place, that wasn't too bad. About 9 seconds to first place. Although this is definitely a lot snowier. And it's definitely a lot slippier. So I have to be a bit more careful. I've totally and utterly messed that bit up, haven't I? But luckily, you can pull back pretty quickly and keep your first place. So give some braking, go out here a bit more carefully, and yeah, handling that pretty respectably. These guys are pretty close behind me still, but I don't expect too many huge leads at this stage, because we are talking S2s, we are talking Koenigseggs, and it is in the pretty deep snow. You're giving me a nudge there, you muppet. Not having any of that one, but I don't need to do much around that except for keep going. You can sort of see the shadows sometimes of when they're sort of coming up behind you, but I do keep flipping the camera back for a fraction of a second just so I can just see where they are, really. But 45% coming round, not too many problems, and yeah, this is pretty decent. Definitely well on my way to get myself a nice new exclusive Koenigsegg. Why not? And I will be using this new car for the PR stunt for next week for the spring season, the M68 Speed Trap, which is a one on the motorway. And I think you have to hit 270, I think it is on that one, and the Mosler won't do it. The Ferrari Evo will definitely do it, but the Koenigsegg, I think, is actually faster than the Ferrari, and the bonuses you can see here, it's a very easy car to get this week. Very, very easy. I'm 80% in and absolutely hammering this. I am bashing a few walls and not being as careful as I was on previous ones, but it is just a case of getting to the end, because I'm going, you know what, this is the last race to get this car. I'm already winning it. It's just a case of hammer it, let's get to the end and not mess it up too much. And give it a little slide around there and go, go, go. But definitely with this, try and unlock this Jesco this week. It will help you for next week, because I don't see too many of these popping up on auction for a bit. And there you go, Koenigsegg CCX through the line, first place, 60 points in total. And Let It Snow complete. Bing, 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 that's my different levels of completion. And first against highly skilled gets me this car. There you go, it's in white, not in yellow like on the poster, and definitely looks better. I don't like the yellow. And I've got a few credit rewards there for that one. So that is that, guys. That's the Let It Snow Championship. That gets you this cool new car. And hopefully you found this interesting, useful. If you like what I'm doing, hit that like, hit subscribe, and until next time, thank you for watching, take it easy and happy driving.